Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. And here is the third part of our current episode, which we will be discussing. If you had one game and one game only to play for the rest of your life, forever and ever and ever and ever until death do you part, which game would it be? But before we get started, allow me to introduce the man who wonders so much. To my left, it's Mr. Peter Anderson.
What's going on, motherfuckers?
I really thought he was going to do one of those. Hi, how are you? And to my far left, he is only the biggest Zelda fan in the world. If you don't believe me, on his right arm, you can see the Triforce tattooed. Please, give a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for Jeremy Bird.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? What's up?
And I'm your host for the evening, the man with the best ponytail in the business.
And the best shirt in the world.
And the best shirt.
2 weeks running.
In the fucking world. 2 weeks running. This thing is like, smells like old
like
man.
Sex and desire.
Smells like old man, but
like
sexy old man. Alright? Nicholas de Jesus. Now.
Does have a fabulous ponytail.
I do. It's fabulous. Please, tell me, what game, Pete, would
Why do I start? I started last time.
Did you start
You
the
always
last
go
time?
last. You always go last on the third episode.
Pete always goes last?
Yeah, a lot of times he does.
Oh, really? Alright then, Jeremy. I'm not going to ask myself, what do I look like, a schizo?
Yeah. What do you think?
Hey, what do you think, Nick? Hey, I don't know, Nick. What do you think?
We already know Nick's answer. It's obvious. If you're a fan of the show, you know.
I'm going to have to go with Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past for Super Nintendo.
I could have called that.
Then you explain. No. I've beaten that game countless upon countless upon countless times, and it was literally the first game that... Probably one of the first games I played when I actually started getting... What are you fucking laughing at? Ruining my fucking moment.
You go. I'm sorry.
No. Dick. What the fuck are you laughing at?
What is wrong with you?
I'll know when I give my answer.
Okay.
I thought it was the greatest game ever.
Alright.
Okay,
Please,
so
continue.
It's the one game that I played when I was just starting to get good at video games, because I was terrible at NES, but I actually was really good at Super Nintendo. But just from how the game starts, with you're telepathically spoken to by Zelda, you're told to come to the castle, you walk out in the rain, and just how like this whole dreary ambiance starts up in the game, and then literally as soon as you get your sword from your uncle, when you enter the dungeon, it's just right off from there. Just how you have to retrieve the 7 pendants, you have to save Zelda, you have to retrieve the Master Sword, go into the Dark World, find out what the Golden Land of Power has become with Ganon controlling the Triforce, and just making everything right. Just from beginning to end, I just think that game is so replayable, so much fun, and if you dump me on a deserted island, I'd be like, alright, I got a Link to the Past. Where's my Super Nintendo?
Why not, if I may, Link Between Worlds?
Link Between Worlds? You really want to know why?
Yeah.
Because Octorok Baseball is the worst fucking heart piece to ever get in that game. Where you have to literally hit the baseball to kill the Octoroks and get the score to get the heart piece. Okay. I've beaten Link to the Past countless times. Link Between Worlds I've played like at least 12. Maybe 12. Like, I played it enough times, I beat it, I did the double quest, then I'm like, alright, let me do it again, 2 more quests, and I'm kind of like, it didn't hold up. Like, it's
nostalgia for Link to the Past.
Yeah, it has that special place in my heart where literally Link Between Worlds is like, not a close second, but it's like, I would literally, if I had that game forever, I'd be probably playing it once every like 5 years. But I thought you were going to say, why not Ocarina of Time?
No, I knew you were saying Link to the Past. I was just curious why you wouldn't say Between Worlds.
The game got announced. I went fanboy crazy with, oh my god, it's a sequel to Link to the Past. It's a great game. It's really fun, amazing game, but it's just like, you put the two next to each other and I'd probably play the Super Nintendo.
I guess that means I'm going.
Because this pansy ass has to go last.
Well, I went last in the last video, and I went last in the first video, so I'm surprised I'm going last again.
Well, why don't you go then?
Alright. PlayStation All-Stars. It's not what I would pick. If I can only play one game forever, and ever, and ever, and ever, and ever, until death do us part, I
Leisure
believe
Suit
that was
Larry.
it.
Leisure Suit Larry.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Oh fuck
Oh,
that!
that was a great game.
What would it be?
Right now, I have to go with Witcher 3.
Ooh.
Really?
The amount of content in that game, and it was just so enjoyable. The story was so good. You could do different choices, very replayable. In one scene, you can leave the girl to sail away on the ship, or she could leave forever. You can decide to kill a girl or not kill a girl, and that will affect the ending of the story. There's so many different varieties that playing it every time would be a different ending. I think there's like 12 endings in total. So that's something where if I play it and I did it differently every time, it would be 12 different stories that I would get out of it.
12 different girlfriends.
Exactly. Now, there's the game Gwent, which is that card battle system, which is a game in and of itself, which you can get lost in. I mean, I would think top to bottom for a long lasting, it would go to Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, without a doubt in my mind. I mean, the combat's there. Like I said, the story with the different aspects, you know, the side missions with Gwent, the card battle, and just beautiful game. Absolutely gorgeous, you know, and just enjoyable, even just to ride around, you know, to face and get all the best equipment and just taking your time. It would definitely be, as of right now, thinking on, it would have to be Witcher 3. I couldn't think of anything, you know, I mean, my favorite game is Psyops, but that, it's, you know, once you play a game, I feel enough, it gets repetitive, you know, any great game, you know, even Kingdom Hearts, I was thinking, you know, Ratchet and Clank is my favorite series, but I can only play Going Commando so many times until I go, oh, same joke, same this, you know. I feel like you need something that will give you a great experience, you know. Fans know that I play the story and I give a review, but with Witcher, I end up playing 65 hours with
impressive.
Story and just side missions, just because it enveloped me, and just I was like, oh my god, this is fantastic, and just enjoyed every minute of it. And then it's like, oh, you have one of 12 endings. 12 endings.
Fuck.
Like, and then when I was talking to my buddies about it, it's like, oh, you killed this person? Oh, I kept her to, I let her live. Oh, you did this? Well, I did this, you know? And it's like you can explore with so many different options and so many different things. Just top to bottom, I think, right now, it would be Witcher 3, hands down. Nick?
Oh, not that it's a big mystery.
Hold on. I wish I could spit this water out, but I'm going to get the effect.
Assassin's Creed Unity.
No, it is clearly PlayStation All-Stars.
Oh, god.
No, but seriously, it's Dreams, which Media
Oh, for
Markt will
fuck's
be
sake.
coming out with.
You got me there, you son of a- You just wanted to get me.
I like worked so hard to get you. No, it's gonna be, for me, it was a toss-up. It was a toss-up because right before we filmed this, Jeremy had made mention of a game, and like I'm really fucking irritated that he made mention of that game. But with that being said, I think I'm gonna stick with my original answer, and that's gonna be Metal
Well, what
Gear.
was the runner-up?
The runner-up was No Man's Sky, by far. There's just so much content in that game. I haven't even played it yet, and
Hasn't been released yet.
it hasn't even come out yet, and there's just gonna be so much content in that game for anybody to play, and it's an indie game, and it's cheap, and it's practically nothing to get, and it's gonna probably blow a lot of other games out of the water. But the game that is actually my game that I would have forever and ever until death do us part would be Metal Gear Solid 5.
Nice.
That's disgusting. And he's drinking it!
Aw, backwards.
Oh, fuck. Oh, it's disgusting.
God.
There was more spit and water in that thing.
Hey,
Metal
everybody
Gear
loves
Solid-
their own brand.
Metal Gear Solid 5, the fact that they turned it into an open world scenario just expands on a world that has already been completely replayable to up to 4, 5, 6 times.
Yeah.
And now that it's an open world scenario, like the replayability just has skyrocketed. I could probably play that story 20 times just to, let's not say 20 times. Let's say 5, 6 times like I've played the other ones, just so I have that good of an understanding of what's going on, let alone the content that's in the game, exploring all the content in the game. So I'm absolutely convinced 100% utterly without a doubt that Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain is one
I thought it
game.
was Ground Zero.
Shut the hell up.
You're an idiot.
Phantom Pain is going to be a game that I can keep on playing forever and ever and ever.
And ever?
And ever. And ever.
And then Hideki Kojima's gonna be like, you want another fucking game? You gotta get all the endings first, then I'll get done. Oh, man.
How about you guys? What do you think is the one game that you could pick out that you could play for all of eternity? If you lived for all of eternity.
Honestly, my runner-up would have been Super Mario Brothers 3.
Really?
Yeah?
It probably would have been my runner-up.
It's an interesting choice. It's a classic game. I mean, everybody should love that game in one way or another. So.
Both physically and mentally. Yeah.
Okay. That's not what the card slot is for.
Oh, God.
Call the emergency room. It happened again.
Oh, goodness. But since I introduced us, I will let Jaybird take us to all that jazz.
I can't do this.
Yes, you can.
Ooh, I'm so excited for this right now.
Alright. Like the video, comment and subscribe to us, youtube.com/improvgaming. You can follow us on Instagram and Twitter at improv_gaming. You can email us at, you can email us, which our email is improvgamers@gmail.com. You can always like us on Facebook, which is Improv Gaming, space between the two words.
Nick's face looked like he was ready to mount a fucking grizzly bear. He's like, you have done such a better job, better than Nick will ever do.
Get shot, Jesus!
Wait, he didn't do the Twitches.
Oh yeah, no, see?
You see, he didn't do the Twitches.
Yeah, and also follow us on Twitch, twitch.tv/improvcap with a K, improvcap with a K, and the most original IPG Jaybird. Fuck you both.
Actually, I was the most original because I was the first one that had the fucking thing.
Improv
For the
IPG.
first 20 episodes, the ending of the thing is check out Pete's live stream on IPG.
Finally, like the last 3 episodes, it's been, hey, check out our live streams on Twitch.
Well, if you noticed last week, finally, Nick did do his first ever live stream of Metal Gear.
And it was Metal Gear Solid 5.
And there will be more.
have been loving it every single
Yeah, your controller's a little sticky.
It's more than sticky right now. It's fused to my hand.
That's gross. That's fucked up.
I've loved the game. So you guys have been seeing plenty from me. You guys will be seeing plenty more from me.
I mean, you have the review of your thoughts on it over on the YouTube channel.
Yeah, and you know what's going on. So please like us, subscribe to us, check out our Twitches, and as always, game on.
PlayStation.
Put your fucking ring on. Put the ring on.
Why are you not